Welcome to the latest edition of the College of American Pathologists CAPcast. I'm Lisa Tomko, Content Specialist with the CAP. Today I'm joined by Dr. Oksana Volod, editor and co-author of the new book, Whole Blood Viscoelastic Assays in Clinical Diagnosis, an illustrated case-based guide. It's a comprehensive resource on viscoelastic testing for pathologists, clinical laboratory scientists, laboratories using this testing method, and other healthcare professionals, and it addresses hemostasis, physiology, conventional assays for its assessment and their advantages and disadvantages, and therapeutic agents used in patient management. And Dr. Volod, I'm so excited to have you here to give us a look inside the book, so to speak. But first, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, Lisa, and thank you so much for inviting me to this podcast. I'm a clinical pathologist at the Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, Los Angeles, California, in charge of coagulation consultative services and the laboratory at Cedars-Sinai.
Great. Thanks so much for joining us today. And let's get into the questions. So first off, congratulations on the publishing of Whole Blood Viscoelastic Assays in Clinical Diagnosis. Can you tell us why you led the development efforts for the publication?
The story behind this project is actually quite fascinating. It actually all began when I was serving on the CAP Hemostasis and Thrombosis Committee. The committee received a message from the CAP publisher indicating a growing interest and demand for the book on viscoelastic assays. And Dr. Chen and Dr. Goodwin, who were the committee chairs and vice chair at the time, assigned me the responsibility of leading this project. My personal fascination with viscoelastic assay dates back to my residency days when I completed an elective rotation in coagulation in one of the largest hemophilia centers in London, United Kingdom. It was during that time that I was introduced first to the viscoelastic assay tag, which is thromboelastogram. Since then, I have dedicated a significant amount of time and effort to learning about various applications of viscoelastic assays, and by now spanning over a period of 20 years. The interesting aspect of this story is that 5 years prior to the publisher request, I have submitted a proposal to the CAP with the same concept, which was not accepted back then. Therefore, when I was entrusted with leading this project, I saw it as a fantastic opportunity to share my vision, my knowledge, and expertise with my colleagues. Personally, I either wrote or co-authored 7 out of 20 chapters in the book, and I contributed most of the cases and case scenarios featured in it.
That's great. And looking through the table of contents, the book contains chapters explaining the various tests with case studies for each of them. Why did you choose to structure the book in this fashion?
During my training, and even now as a practicing pathologist, I find a case-based color atlas on hemoglobin disorders to be an incredibly valuable resource for learning about hemoglobinopathies. Its practicality and visual nature made it an excellent tool. Similarly, when it comes to viscoelastic assay interpretation, it involves analyzing various tracing patterns. This is where an idea for case-based approach originated. Furthermore, for myself and my colleagues contributing to this book, the case-oriented format allows us to engage in discussions centered and around real case scenarios. It enables us to provide accurate diagnosis, interpret viscoelastic assay results within the context of the patient's clinical history, and establish correlations with conventional coagulation assay. Each case scenario in the book incorporates relevant research articles, guidelines, and expert opinions, ensuring that the latest evidence-based practices are thoroughly discussed.
Got it. Now that seems like a very helpful approach then to take for readers. Who's the intended audience for this book?
The primary objective of this book is to offer a comprehensive and concise guides for professionals engaged in viscoelastic testing. It aims to enhance the understanding of hemostasis, provide guidance on implementing viscoelastic assay, and assist them in interpretation of the results across diverse clinical settings. This book is especially designed to be highly beneficial for pathologists, clinical laboratory scientists, and laboratories utilizing viscoelastic testing as diagnostic method. Furthermore, perfusionists, anesthesiologists, and pharmacists who rely on viscoelastic testing for patients management will find this book to be a valuable resource for interpreting test results effectively.
sounds like it will be of benefit for a lot of professionals within the medical community then, beyond just pathologists.
Absolutely, yes.
Mhm. That's great. And what other features in this book do you think will be of interest to the clinical pathology and laboratory community?
Apart from the highly informative cases presented in the second and mainly third part of this book, there is a wealth of other valuable information offered. The book begins with a concise overview of hemostasis, physiology, conventional assay used to assess hemostasis, and therapeutic agents employed in patients' management. Subsequently, it delves into comprehensive description of different viscoelastic assays covering both legacy devices like thromboelastography TEG 5000 and rotational thromboelastometry Rotem Delta, as well as cartridge-based systems like TEG Success, Rotem Sigma, and Quantra. Each assay's unique characteristics, advantages, and limitations are explored. Additionally, a dedicated chapter is included to address the clear regulatory requirements for viscoelastic assays validation. The final section of the book provides an up-to-date overview of the clinical applications of viscoelastic assays in various domains, including pregnancy, trauma, cardiac surgery, liver transplantation, and neonatology. It is my hope that the readers will perceive this book as comprehensive yet concise tool that allows them to refresh their knowledge of hemostasis, understand the FDA-approved and off-label clinical applications of their chosen viscoelastic assay, and learn how to interpret different viscoelastic assay results within the context of their patient's medical history.
So it sounds like it'll be a very thorough treatment of the assays and hopefully a helpful reference point.
Yes, I hope so. Yes, eventually.
And finally, any parting thoughts you'd like to share with us?
Yes, actually, editing this book has been an incredibly rewarding and enlightening experience for me, as it marked my first venture as an editor. None of this would be possible without the exceptional group of authors who possess expertise in both hemostatic disorders and viscoelastic assays. So I would like to truly express my gratitude to the current and former members of Hemostasis and Thrombosis Committee at the College of American Pathologists, as well as my colleagues for their invaluable support and contributions throughout the duration of this project. The CAP staff members assigned for this undertaking played a pivotal role in ensuring its success and provided guidance for me at every step of the process, and I'm sincerely thankful for their assistance. Witnessing the utilization of this book and impact it will have on the reader will be immensely fulfilling experience, and I eagerly anticipate receiving feedback from the readers. Once again, I extend my appreciation for the opportunity to participate in this podcast.
Oh, well, thank you. And sounds like it was a real group effort. So
it was truly through each step. I didn't know what to do, how to do it. So and align everybody and authors, and that's why I'm grateful to everybody and other people on the team.
Definitely. Well, so glad it made it to the finish line. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Volod, for giving us a preview of the book and insights on this exciting topic. And for all those listening, Whole Blood Viscoelastic Assays in Clinical Diagnosis, an illustrated case-based guide, is out now and available for purchase on the CAP's e-store. The link is in the episode description. We encourage you to check it out, and of course, stay tuned for future episodes of CAPcast. For more information about the CAP, visit cap.org.